Morning world, welcome to Saturday, January 30th and another blinking wet night. So I've been tipping this out every day and we've been averaging between 8 and 15 mil of rain a day for many days. We've had 1 or 2 days we've had, not that, less, but yeah, wet. Right, so it is almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've already done most of the jobs down here. The one job I got left to do is a bale for the bull and the steers and their yard, which I'm going to do later this afternoon. Everything else is more or less up to date and done. But yeah, Mrs. just said, dinner's in 20 minutes. I said, right, I'll go and do the bale now. So anyway, while I'm here, I'd just like to say thank you to Peter, who sent me a box full of those. Thank you, Peter, very kind of you. That's going to live in here. Well, next to that one. Okay, I'll let you keep a bottle of it down here. So yeah, these guys are all done. Next door, I've done half. I got a straw them out, but that'll be this afternoon as well. So right now, all I got to do is give them a bale, then we're off to Bristol for an hour after lunch, and then when I get back from lunch, refresh their bed, do their yard, and that'll be my Saturday. Same as yesterday, really, and the day before there. It's basically, it is a life of moving muck, you know, or bales. Bales of muck. Muck and bales. That's kind of it. You know, very, very exciting. Right, you lot? Look, making it wet again. Mucky buggers. And why can't you lie in there where it's clean? Why have you got to lie out here where it's less? I don't know. You do your best for them. Have I got a pair of gloves? No, we haven't. Oh, it's only a bit of shit. Oh, ow. Yeah, anyway, so this morning my daily routine was interrupted by my wife reminding me that we had another tip run. She books me and my Land Rover in once a month to get rid of surplus rubbish. And to be honest, I don't know where she finds it all from. So, although this time she started chucking out DVDs. I think we chucked out about 100 today, so that's only about 1,000 left to go. And some of them brand new, never been opened. We threw away today Deadpool 2, still wrapped up in cellophane. I had an absolute twitch when I saw it in the box, but I was forbidden from taking it out of the box. You're never going to watch it, you're never going to unwrap it. We watch everything on stream online now. Why do you want the DVD? And I couldn't argue. I did say, you know, not everybody's got a satellite or this or that. Why can't we just give them away? You know, somebody out there want it, and she said that she'd already spoke to a charity shop, a local charity shop, and offered them for free. They didn't want them. So before she throws out a load more next month, I literally have not 1,000, but probably 800 or 900 DVDs. I'm talking to you instead of looking at what I'm doing in the house. I won't get rid of everything because some of them are box sets, so I'll just keep them as a decoration, kind of. But yeah, anybody out there, charity shop or whatever else, somebody who has a DVD player, and I mean, we've got loads of kiddie ones, Disney stuff, There's all sorts out there. Where do they put that bag? He's down there, isn't he? So I'd rather they went to somebody who's going to enjoy them than thrown out at the tip. I mean, Deadpool 2. I really like that video. Well, film. But we bought the DVD and I probably watched it twice on the telly, streamed it. We never unwrapped it. And to her, that was a good enough reason to throw it away. Still twitching about it now. So I'll unwrap you in here, and then what we'll do, we'll put the wrap in the bag, ready for me to squeeze it down. Next time I've got the pallet forks on. So we found this is the easiest way for us, is literally a dumpy bag, preferably a used dumpy bag, not a new one. We have got some new ones, but used dumpy bag, pallet forks, and ideally 2 big blokes. 1 big bloke will do it, but get 2 big blokes in there, basically squeeze all the air out of it, and you get a lot of wrap in one of those, if you're fat like me. Yeah, content. We're struggling for a daily upload. I don't want it to become too stale by literally, I know a lot of you say you don't care about seeing the same thing every day, but it is getting a little bit stale now. We're literally the same thing day in and day out, and because it's so wet we can't really do anything else. So the content, should I, for a couple of months, should I go back to sort of 2 or 3 videos a week and not just do a daily muck in, muck out, bales in? What do you reckon? I'll go with the majority. So if 100 people say, yeah, go back to 3 a week, and 2 say, no, do it daily, I'll go back to 2 or 3 a week. If it's the other way around, and I'll keep on going the daily. But like I say, I don't want it to get too stale. So it's not really the cattle's fault that it's mucky. It is, well, partially my fault because I haven't concreted the yard, and I didn't get in and clean this out yesterday like I was going to. But it's just the wet, the constant wet, just makes everything shitty. Right, that's that done. Right, I don't think I'm going to need the spike again for a bit. So that can come off. The bucket can go back on. And then when we get back from Bristol, I don't really want to go to Bristol, but it's something I need and I can't get it locally. I can go online and get it, but my wife would let her go to Bristol, and I've got to get her a Christmas present yet, and then get it at the same place. So it's kind of, yeah, we're going to Bristol. Go in my bag. So add a bit of a clear out in here. All my old string and net gone. recycled. Yes, dear.
I said 20 minutes and it's on the table.
Okay. All right. On my way.
Uh-huh.
Bye. That told me. Welcome back. It's 20 to 4, and according to the weatherman, that way, coming this way, there's another storm, which we're going to get in hour, 2 hours, something like that. So I need to crack on and get this last bit of work done. So just got back from Bristol. The intention was for me to go to Bristol. I wanted another external hard drive. I just filled up my last 4 terabyte hard drive. I keep all my raw footage for, well, I've kept it for the last couple of years. So I just download it onto my computer, share it onto a hard drive, and then once the hard drive is full, I get another one, so I keep all my raw footage. But yeah, so I'd run out. I managed to put half of December's on the old hard drive, and that was it. It was out of space. So yeah, down to Curry's, because that was the only place when you could get one. And the idea was I was going to get Mrs. P a Christmas present, which she wanted a new Samsung tablet. But she got down there and looked at the prices of the one she wanted, and she said, you know what, I'll just hang on to the old one. Which was like, right, so I still haven't got her a Christmas present. Go on, you lot, you got to go in. I've got to have a muck out in here. Go on, in you go. Get in. Go on. Get in. So now she's going to make me feel guilty about that for, well, until I find something else for her. Go on, get in. Get in her. Anyway, we're later back from Bristol than I hoped, and that was down to bloody traffic and people, really stupid people, causing traffic chaos because they're all in too much of a hurry, and instead of thinking about what they're doing, they're all stopping on, you know, the big yellow squares with the crosses in, so you're not supposed to get onto the box if you can't get off the box. Oh no, no. No, that's not what the box is for. The box is to park on. Because, you know, the light was green when you put the nose through, so therefore you can park on the box. No. No, stay off. You know, it's like just me, I'm beeping and... Oh. I can't deal with stupid people. So I've come home. And the only stupid person I've got to deal with here... Well, you're looking at him. So I don't know if I'm going to get this yard as clean as I'd like to tonight, because if this weather front that's threatening comes in as fast as it's going to, well, I might not. But the way I look at it, every bucket full out, well, it helps. To get most of it out. A lot of slurry in this lot, so what we're doing now is we're actually going to put a bit of wood chip back in against the building. So one is going to hopefully encourage the ball not to lie against the pen, against the feeder, and two, it will help soak up, if we get all this rain we're supposed to get, it'll help me pick up some of this future rubbish out of here. So, because the hole in the yard definitely getting bigger. That's not what we want. So hopefully that'll help keep that area up there a bit drier, he says. Fingers crossed. Right, we get a bit more out and that's going to be it for tonight, I think so. Right, so that's pretty much everything I have to do. Here it comes. It was forecast, so starts with wind and then it's going to be slinging down with rain, so I reckon I've got that done just in time. Tell us how they're complaining because I haven't opened their gate yet. We'll go and do that now. Actually, I might come back and move that. We'll go and let them out first. So we've got as much as we can out of the yard. The hole in the middle of the yard down there is getting worse. I've got no choice. I'm going to have to do something about it, and I'm going to have to do it fairly soon. But it's kind of how and what. It was one of those jobs I kept saying I was going to do. Never got round to it. Now I'm paying for it. Well, actually, they're paying for it. So, because that hole in the yard there, that's going to cause me trouble, that is. Right. So, wood chip out here. Hopefully, they'll actually lie on this rather than against there. Yeah. Let's see how bad this weather's going to get tonight. You'll probably find out tomorrow morning when we look at the rain gauge. I'm going to go and turn the rain gauge out now, or the rain meter, or what you want to call it. I'm going to go and turn it out so it's empty, and we'll have a look in the morning and just see what we got. Right, that's that done. They're in there. At least they're not standing in slurry now. Till tomorrow. Right. Okay, folks, so short and sweet today, really. Not an awful lot's gone on. Just the bog standard. Bales in, muck out, straw chucked around, that kind of stuff. Like I said earlier, and I'll probably mention it again tomorrow, because we'll do our Sunday live again tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And I think it's going to be a public one as well, because it's going to be, we wished everybody happy Christmas last week. We're going to be wishing everybody Happy New Year tomorrow. So that'll be public as well. And I'll probably repeat then the message I put on here. Is it worth uploading every day when it is more or less? I know a lot of you don't care. I know a lot of you will say, we don't care, we'll watch it anyway, but yeah. I just don't want it to go stale, because once it goes stale and everything drops off, everyone will lose interest, and I don't want to lose interest. You know, when I'm just saying the same thing every day, it becomes a bit less interesting for me. But I mean, the reversing camera for the Mustang has turned up today, so that's something we can do. The lights haven't turned up, but there's a good reason for that. And that's because I haven't ordered them yet, because I haven't made up my mind which ones to put on there. But I think we're going to go with something the same size as these guys. I don't know if you can see that. So, yeah, we'll see. Or maybe I'll just do because for the front ones work, maybe I'll just order a single rear light, one of these, and see what I think of the single, and then make a decision on how we're going to do the rest. I mean, that might work out the most sensible way of doing it. Anyway, we're going to move the Mustang a little bit further into the barn, out of that nasty weather. See what we do with the wind though? Yeah. It's definitely picking up.